Hey, what's up everybody, it is SaintsFan, and today Title Update 7 has finally been released, and I know many of y'all have been asking me questions on some of the new things that this feature or this update brings. And the previous video I did was on animal breeding. In this video I'm going to go over enchanting, which as you see I have a nice little enchanting area right here, and I hope this creeper doesn't blow up. But basically, to start off enchanting, you obviously need an enchantment table. And the way you get an enchantment table is you need 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and 1 book. And if you have those things, you just go over here to this column and you get an enchantment table. And I have one right here in my hand. I'm actually in creative mode, and if you notice, creative mode doesn't actually have the bar. But as you see, I am level 60, and I'll explain more about how I got that far in a minute here. But once you get the enchantment table, you're pretty much set. Now, as you see here, one of the other main things that you need for enchanting is bookshelves, and you can only have up to 32 bookshelves around the entire thing. But I'll get more into that in a couple minutes here. But like I was saying about the whole XP thing, the way you get XP is obviously by killing mobs. That's probably the greatest way to get XP. Obviously, a lot of people like to make mob farms or mob grinders, what they call them, or XP farms too. And those get XP really fast because obviously a lot of creatures die at a fast rate, and it's a really easy way. Now, other ways you can get it is by smelting things in the furnace and by breeding. And there's probably some other ways that there's some other ways that aren't that great of getting XP, but they do. Like, I think fishing gets you XP, and some other things that you may not even know get you XP. But as you see, I'm level 60, and there's actually a potion for that in creative mode underneath the whatever this tab, the miscellaneous tab. If you go right here, bottle of enchanting, and you just throw it at the ground, and you get to level 60 in a matter of like 3 minutes. And the way it levels up, it's kind of weird, because if you're familiar with PC, it's actually a little bit different than PC. And actually, I'm not going to go really in depth on that stuff because it's really complicated. And if you really care about the levels and how much XP you actually need to level up each level, and all the enchantings and all that stuff, then I'm gonna leave a link in the description, and y'all can go read it. It's on the Minecraft wiki, and because it would literally take me forever to go through all the enchantments and all the levels, explanations, and all that stuff. But basically, the way enchanting works is obviously, as you see here, you put the little enchantment table down, and then you can surround it by books. Now, the way the books work is that the books, as you see, it's like feeding the table knowledge. There's like little particles that come out every now and then and go into the book, as you saw right there. And the way, or the reason this happens, is because when you put a item in the enchantment table, you get these little things to the right. Now, you may be wondering, like, what's these hieroglyphics that this thing's like speaking to me and putting up on the screen? Well, it's actually like some really like old language or something like that. It was like in a TV show, I think I heard. It's like called Galactic, the Galactic language or something. It's also in that article on the Minecraft wiki. If you actually want to sit down and decipher what these things mean, go ahead. But 99% of the people who play Minecraft just don't even care. They just pick the thing with the highest number. But the way these bookshelves work is that, as you see, when we put something in, we get really high levels of stuff. 30, 18, 6 is pretty low, but we get another 30. We constantly get 30s, and the way, or the reason that is because 30 is the max level, and with having the max amount of bookshelves around not the crafting table, the enchantment table, then that maxes the possibilities that you can have. Obviously, as a low level, you probably don't want to have this many bookshelves around the table, because you probably aren't going to be able to use the 30 enchantment, because the way it works is that the number of levels that you have achieved, like obviously I'm at level 60, when you get the achievement, I mean not the achievement, the enchantment, like say I put the thing in and I get a level 30, it'll deduct 30 from that 60. So whatever the number that you choose, it'll deduct it from your actual level itself, which kind of, you know, puts some strategy into the game. So you have to think, you know, well, do I want a high bow or a high sword but then a low bow, or you know, you gotta you know, think and sort of you know, come up with a plan of how you want to go about enchanting things. Because especially if you're playing survival and you know, you're just having fun playing a let's play or whatever, then you're gonna have to think of these things, because you're not gonna have that much XP unless you do make a mob farm or XP farm. But let's actually get into the enchantment itself. And as you see, I did record this already, kind of messed up in it though, but I do have some enchanting, and I can't even say these words, the enchanted materials, or you know, items, and you cannot actually double enchant the items. I think that'd be a little bit overpowered, but as you see, I just picked some diamond stuff. So I obviously had a bow that I enchanted to you, so you can enchant pretty much everything that you use. I don't actually know, let's see if we can, you can't do a diamond hoe, unfortunately. I know my friend was asking about that, so I decided to test that out for him. But obviously, as you see here, we can enchant diamond chestplate, you know, diamond axe, all kind of things. Now there's certain enchantments that they give you, and like I said, if you just want to check down in the description below, you can check out all of them. There's like fire, efficiency for some of them, knockback for the swords. There's a whole bunch of different things, and you know, pretty much like I was saying, you just got to get lucky with it. Because I mean, like I said, it's gonna take you like 20 minutes to decipher these things to figure out what they mean. So usually going with the highest number wins. Now obviously here we have 230, so we're just gonna pick one, and we got protection 3. Now the levels it goes is obviously the higher number, it does the best value, so to say. So like, you know, protection 3 would be obviously better than protection 1, which you would get it probably at like a, you know, a level 6 or 7 enchantment. Now if we try the diamond axe, you obviously see we can't get another 30, but that will just deplete us down to 0, or you know, level 0, and we don't want to do that. So we're actually gonna take it out and try again. And that's one thing you can do, is you can just keep hitting A over and over on the item itself, getting new enchantments. So say, you know, you keep getting a level that you don't want, you can just keep hitting over and over again, and you can get one that you want. Just alright, so say we want 7, so then we get efficiency 2, and you can actually get 2 enchantments on one thing. It's just like I said, it's just lucky. And I know on one of these, on the sword itself, it has knockback and sharpness 1, so we got lucky on the sword, and we got 2 enchantments. So we're gonna go ahead and let's go with 8, and we get efficiency 1 again. Let's see if we can get anything else besides efficiency. Let's put 22. Projectile protection, so this would be, you know, good for using it against skeletons, because obviously those shoot projectiles, and that's not too good. And then this one's just protection, so pretty much just extra armor or extra health. And then we see you get lucky and you get 2 of them. You get feather falling, so if you fall from higher things, you obviously don't, you know, you don't get as much damage, and you get blast protection, so from creepers, I guess your shoes can protect you from creepers. I don't know how that works out, but it can do that. That's pretty much all the things I can enchant, but you know, that's pretty much the basics of enchanting itself. You just got to get lucky, hope for the best, you know, go for the highest number possible. Obviously you need the bookshelves. I don't know if I said this or not, but you can only have 32 at a time, because they have to have 1 space from the actual enchanted table itself, and they can only be 2 high. Now some people can get away with having 32 maximum. Most people just have 30 because they like to have a doorway or a pathway, you know. But if you just want to do like I do, or you want to have like a redstone door, you can maximize the you know, the chances of you getting a level 30 enchantment. But I think that's pretty pretty much it with this video. There's not too much more to explain. Like I said, if you want to know exactly everything about enchanting, y'all can just go read the Minecraft wiki. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, subscribe for more, because I'm going to be putting out videos the next couple of days. Brewing is probably going to be next. I'm probably going to split brewing and potions into 2 videos itself, because those are really complicated issues. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, and I know other people are probably going crazy about, you know, how to actually make potions, but I'll be splitting those up into 2, so be expecting that. And it's your boy Saints, I'm out. Peace.